Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to the third and final part of the videos showing the Red to Black series. As you can see, this is the first season in League Two, and what a season it was. We made a late surge for the playoffs, nicked in there towards the very end, and went through, beat MK Dons in the semi-finals and Crystal Palace in the final to get promoted back. To get promoted for the first time to League One. With 20 wins, 13 draws and 13 defeats. We conceded quite a lot of goals last season, but we finished the second top goal scorers in the division, which was a superb achievement for us all. Okay guys, as you can see, here's the fixtures for that season. Started very well with a victory over Barnsley 2-1 in the Capital One Cup. And then we went on to 2 draws in the opening 2 games, 1-1. Beating Accrington Stanley, the first team we beat at home, 1-0. At this point we were sharing the Ricoh Arena with Coventry, which I hated, because every game, watching the game, we were sat there just staring at basically empty seats all around the place. We moved back in January, I think it was. So yeah, you can see there the Johnson's Paint Trophy. This would be the 3rd trophy in 3 seasons that we won. We ended up going to Wembley twice this season, obviously for the trophy final and the playoff final, winning them both. So we won 5 Wembley finals on the bounce, which is an amazing achievement for the team and the size and the playing staff available. Fantastic achievement. Morecambe, what a game that was. There's actually a video highlights of that game. It's the first game that Steve Harbottle scored in, I believe. Oh no, sorry, that was the home game where Steve Harbottle scored his first ever goal for us. If you don't know who Steve Harbottle is, guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, he joined Everton for, I think it was 5 or 6 million in the summer. He was my version of Nick Powell. But as you can see here on the side here, like I say, ignore that I said in the past video. For some reason it has trouble, this skin, putting the results the right way around when you're away from home. You can see here Fabian Lomas, one of my youth players, Paul Howarth, my captain, and Kurt Millett. Those were his first 2 goals for the club as a youth player coming through. But let me just point out here for you, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 academy graduates in the first team, and 1, 2 substitutions academy graduates there. So that was a fantastic achievement for the club. As you can see here, we scored a lot of goals and conceded a lot, to be honest. We hit Portsmouth for 5. They were in a relegation battle that season. But let's have a look at the first round here. See who got the goals for us here. As you can see, Martin Lawless got a hat-trick and Fabian Lomas, so the academy graduates coming good here. I gave Naj Danjala a game. He was an academy goalkeeper. You can see, you'll notice Paddy Kanyuka keeps popping up every now and again in the team. But like I say, he's gone now in the more recent games. We beat Forest Green 2-0 in the next one. Paddy Kanyuka on the score sheet and David Yeboah, who's now at Wigan Athletic in the Premier League. So that moved us through into the next round. As for the FA Cup, a very big local derby with Leicester, which we lost on penalties in the end, the replay away to Leicester. Who got our goal? Martin Lawless again there with the goal. You can see Steve Harbottle in and around the team here, but he didn't really get into any scoring form in the early goings of the season. It took him a long time. The wake-up call, as I call it, was against the league leaders and eventual champions Mansfield. They smashed us for 6 at the Ricoh. It was 6-0 at half-time in that game. It was proper pull your hair out stuff. But it was a big wake-up call, that and the 2 defeats in the league following it to Forest Green and Cambridge, where we really pulled ourselves around. and really pulled it in. As you can see, we beat League One side Stevenage 4-0 in the quarter-final of the Johnson's Paint Trophy, when it allows me to show you. My apologies there. Yeah, we beat them 4-0. Yeboah, Lawless, Junior Brown, and I'm assuming an own goal, because there's only 3 goals there. Took us through to the semi-finals against ASC Wimbledon, which you'll see here. We won on penalties. Our in-game goal came from Yeboah, which it was one of many last season for him. I think he got about 15 goals that season for us. You'll also see here a fantastic game this was. I enjoyed it even though we lost. The 4-3 at Pompey. Pompey raced into a 3-0 lead, to which we fought back in the second half through Morley, Harbottle and Lawless. That was Harbottle's first goal for us that game. He scored the third, I believe it was, if I remember correctly. But in the 93rd minute, Pompey went and nicked it with a last, a very late winner. This game here is the one I thought I was talking about earlier. We beat Morecambe 4-0 again. It was the day that Stephen Harbottle announced himself properly to Premier League club, showed his quality. Keep an eye out for 2 fantastic free kicks from Paul Howarth on the video that's previously been uploaded. But Harbottle chipped the goalkeeper. It hit the post and went in. It was just a beautiful goal to watch. Not the best goal ever, but it was just a beautiful moment that announced him. Like I say, we beat Wimbledon on penalties, and then we went to Oxford in the area final. Went up against Oxford. We beat them 2-0 at home and 4-2 away. At home, Harbottle and Lawless got the goals and away. It was Yeboah and a hat-trick from Lawless, so who came on as a substitute, which was a superb thing. But yeah, we, like I say, we went on to the final of the Johnson's Paint Trophy to beat Chesterfield 1-0 in the last minute of injury time, if I remember correctly. Another fantastic Paul Howarth free kick in front of 31,000. What a difference a year makes. 19,000 the year before, 31,000 the year after. Obviously the Johnson's Paint Trophy is a much bigger one than the FA Trophy. There you go. The playoffs then, we got in there after some fantastic form. Obviously you see there beating. Let's have a look at Wrexham when we beat Wrexham 6-0, because I can't remember who got the goals. Howarth, Lomas and a hat-trick for Harbottle and 1 for Lawless there. So by this point Harbottle was proper in the swing of things. Back to the player semi-final. The first one was at home, the Green King Stadium. We beat them 2-1. Fletch and Lance Pole, that was his debut, the young right midfielder. He's subsequently been released. I don't know what he's up to now. So let's have a look what he's up to now. I don't know if he's got a club or not, but he was released the season after. Now, as you can see, he's not got a club. His ratings aren't brilliant. He's not got a club. I imagine he'll probably be one of the ones that retires. But yeah, he did well for his old Lancey boy in the few games he's played. Let's have a look. Yeah, he played 4 and scored 1. Yeah, didn't do enough to earn himself a new deal. But yeah, he did well when he was called upon. Let's get back down here then, shall we? I'm going to have to whip back up to the top. It drives me insane, this does sometimes. Here we go. Yeah, we drew 3-3, sorry, at the Stadium MK. Goals from Harbottle, Howarth and Lawless sent us to Wembley. And it was the penalty shootout victory at Wembley again, this time in front of 51,000. So we've come a long way, a very long way. But yeah, we did it on penalties to win the promotion through to the next league. I'm going to call it a day here, guys. I thought this was going to be the final video, but I think I'll do a bollocky tink tank. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That was that season. So now we're up to date. So let's have a look and have a go in here. You've probably been looking at this all the way through thinking, bloody hell, you've got £6 million in the bank, why aren't you splashing cash and whatnot? The simple answer to it is, one, I don't want to. I want to do this the right way. I don't want to buy my way to success. And secondly, in the summer, we're spending £5.5 million on training facilities and updating the academy. So, I don't really want to be, splashing money out on players. But this is the current crop, the current squad. As I said, Fagan's still here from the first season, as is Fletch. I think that's it, isn't it? And Lewis Rankin, who I said returned. Fagan's been a superb player for me. Let's have a quick look at his thing, if it'll let me without bombing out. Yeah, here he is. Look, his ratings are good. They're not brilliant. They're good. He's 3-star at the minute, but he's probably the best free transfer I've ever made. I will be uploading a video showing you a lot of these players, squads, and the squad and their ratings and whatnot. This is my record sign, the club's record signing, last day Don Barks, signed from Havantton Waterlooville, former Tottenham player, as you can tell by his lovely photograph there. He cost me £1 million. I sweated and I ummed and ahed about signing him. Not a goal scorer really, but he's a good player and he always tore us to shreds when he played against us. I've eased him in and he's done well in the games. Tried him up front and on the right. These guys are out on loan, but if you have, there's Will Roberts. He's been with me since the second season. But these are the players that we've got at the minute. I'll count them up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, bear with me, 8, 9 academy players knocking around at the minute. A lot of them are out on loan. I've started using the loan market. Let's go into the league now. You can have a look at where we're on in the league. Oh, I need to get it back up to date now. Second in the league, just behind Shrewsbury. We've had a fantastic season, 20 wins, 9 draws, 6 defeats, scored 69 and conceded 40. We've done well. You see there's some massive teams in this division. Right? You've got Cardiff now, Millwall, Sheffield United, Leicester, the mighty Crew Alexandra there, as you can see them. The big ones, Blackpool and Birmingham, in a relegation battle. Birmingham have gone to shit. Excuse my language, but Birmingham have proper gone to shit. They're really, really struggling. Let's jump back into the mighty Hinckley. And we'll just have a quick look at the transfers. What am I doing? Have a quick look at the transfers here. When it decides to load up, takes a minute. Get back up, bang up to date in the 2017-18 season. And here you have it, guys. You'll see recently departed down here. We have David Jaboa and Scott Bromley. Fantastic players. They've gone for a fantastic penny. And if you just have a look towards the end of last season, where's he gone? Here he is, Stephen Harbottle. Moved on to Everton for £6 million. That's including all the add-ons and stuff, guys. So that's not the finished article. But that's it then, guys. That's the final bit of the video. This first little mini series I've done for you. Sorry if I've babbled. Sorry if I've bored. I just wanted to give you an overview of where I was and where I was possibly going with it at the moment. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, leave comments. Only the good ones, remember. Please don't pick on me. Follow me on Twitter. I'll pop me a little Twitter name on there. But thank you very much, guys. Continued support's always appreciated. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.